This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Just about 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Thursday in the morning sprint.
Yeah, Allison Martinez is filling in for Mark, telling us about another warm day with more heat headed our way.
Sydney Charles has details on a new report that shows inflation slightly cooled last month.
But let's go to Peter Choi, live on South Freya, where a water main break and sinkhole still causing detours for your morning commute, Peter.
Yeah, that's right. The Freya Street from 11th to 17th Avenue is still closed. Now, right now, the city of Spokane is asking the public to take detours through Thor and Ray Street. Here's what we know so far. On a Wednesday morning, a city of Spokane wastewater vacuum truck discovered water flowing down Freya. The truck driver pulled over, not knowing it was on top of the water main break, causing a sinkhole to open up. As of this morning, the city has not released an estimated time to reopen the road. We'll keep you updated as more information becomes available.
Breaking news this morning, the Food and Drug Administration just approved a very first over-the-counter birth control pill. This will let women and girls buy contraceptive medication from the same aisle as aspirin and eye drops. The pill is called Opill. It is going to be shipped next year. There will be no age restrictions on sales.
The off-campus home where 4 University of Idaho students were murdered won't be demolished until October. The home was given to the university earlier this year, and the house has already been released by the court. The university says remediation of the house, which includes lead and asbestos abatement, is needed to prepare for that demolition. U of I's president issued a statement, which you can read on KXLY.com.
The Grant County Sheriff's Office is asking people to be on the lookout for this missing man. He is 25-year-old Jesse Cadenas. He was last seen the morning of June 20th. The Sheriff's Office says he is expected to be along the Columbia River shore south of the Rock Island train bridge. Cadenas is 5'6", about 120 pounds. He was last seen the morning of June 20th at 8 o'clock riding a charcoal gray bicycle. If you find anything, the Sheriff's Office asks you to call 911.
3 14-year-olds are in juvenile detention for multiple car thefts in the valley. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office says each of them was carrying a realistic-looking pellet gun at the time of their arrest. On your screen right now are photos of those pellet guns. Deputies eventually tracked them down to the Spokane Valley Mall. When they confronted one of them, they immediately surrendered. The other 2 ran but were caught. All 3 were charged with attempted theft of a motor vehicle. Additional charges could be added.
It's a pretty average summer day across the region. The only exception is going to be that potential thunderstorm activity that we see up north. That's going to be just the only area you're going to have to worry about that is along the Canadian border into the northern Idaho panhandle. Like we said, that is going to manifest in some strong winds up to 40 miles per hour. And that's really the main way that we're going to see this evident. And that will clear out by morning.
Fire crews continue battling a wildfire burning in Whitman County. Level 3 evacuations have now been downgraded to level 2 for anyone living near the Rock Lake fire. It is burning near the community of Ewan and Rock Lake, which is about 45 minutes southwest of Spokane. Because of the wildfire, Highway 23 near Rock Lake is closed between Ewan and Glorfield Road.
An update on the Baird Springs fire burning 10 miles west of Quincy near Crescent Bar. Evacuation notices for the surrounding area have been downgraded to level 1 now, meaning just be aware. Firefighters have kept the 2,400-acre fire from spreading, and they're mopping up hot spots. The cause of that fire remains under investigation. Highway 28 there is back open.
A tree falling on a power line sparked the fire that destroyed the town of Malden. It's been 3 years since that fire. The town is still rebuilding. Now, Avista is making changes as well. The power company is working to prevent future wildfires and keep homes and property safe. Crews are upgrading power lines for dry weather conditions. Avista's electric operations director, David Howell, says the goal is to decrease the potential for wildfires. Avista says crews are ready to help you with power outages and vegetation removal. You can find more information on how to get help on KXLY.com.
New data shows Americans are able to stretch their dollar further today than they were a year ago. The U.S. Consumer Price Index found that for 12 straight months, inflation appears to be easing. The data shows that June's consumer prices were 3% higher than a year ago. This marks the lowest increase in more than 2 years. The inflation cooldown follows the June job report showing U.S. unemployment at 3.6%. The economy adding 209,000 jobs. The White House attributes the growth to its effort to expand the economy through job creation, lowering costs, and U.S. investment. Coverage on the new report will continue next on Good Morning America.
Tomorrow, Avista is planning on a 4-hour power outage for nearly 400 customers around Kettle Falls from 11 to 3. Crews will be performing equipment maintenance. Avista says they will notify you if you'll be without power.
We now know the name for the new stadium being built in downtown Spokane. The school board approving the name One Spokane Stadium. Spokane Public Schools plans to open the stadium by the end of September in time for the bulk of high school football. We'll see you with another check of weather after this.